Welcome to the Profits in Pajamas podcast. I'm Danielle D, or Coach Danni D, and I help women to create luxury brands by creating processes and tightening their branding. This is where we talk about how to build your business in a way that allows you to work with ease and enjoy your life. My happy space is spending as much time as humanly possible in my pajamas. And I want to help others to find their happy space while still running profitable businesses. So get comfortable and let's dig in. Hello and welcome to the Profits in Pajamas podcast. I am your host, Coach Danni D. And I'm always here helping small businesses play big, but I'm also here helping them learn how to work in that work with ease lifestyle. So, if you listened to last week's episode, you know that I was in Italy. So, I went on a business retreat to Italy and had an amazing time while I was there. And one of the things that I learned while I was there was this beautiful phrase that I feel like was tailored to me that is used in Italy. And I'm sure I'm gonna butcher it a little bit trying to say it, but the phrase is dolce fal niente. And it basically means the sweetness of doing nothing. And I thought that that was such a beautiful, beautiful phrase because it speaks to the culture there. When I was there, it seemed like everybody was just enjoying being. And, I did not take that to literally mean doing nothing because people were, doing work. People were, just kind of like walking around taking things in. People were enjoying food and wine and all these things. So people were definitely doing, but it was just from a place of relax, from a place of joy. The energy was just so different than the energy that we tend to carry in the States. It was much more laid back. It was much more enjoy the moment. It was you are here and you're experiencing everything that you're doing as opposed to rushing through what you're doing to get to the next thing or constantly stressed and worrying so that you're not really savoring the moment. So I just wanted to share that phrase with you because I thought it was so beautiful. The sweetness of doing nothing. And I think that that's something that we have to learn. We have to learn how to be, how to enjoy. We're only here for a short time and we're only, here one time. So why not enjoy every moment of that? Let's release the part of our brain that tells us that we have to, struggle and, work so hard and enjoy life later. Enjoy life now. Enjoy the moments of life now. Sometimes we do have to put in a little bit of legwork to get there, and that's understandable. I had to, push through getting some things buttoned up before I left for my trip so that I could enjoy the trip. That's understandable. But what we don't want to do is be living the type of life that we're always trying to, button this up or button that up. A life that is balanced, a life where, yes, we have work to do. Yes, we have things to do. Just like the people in Florence had work to do, they had things to do, but their energy was so different. It wasn't, I have to do 4,000 things today or I'm a failure. It wasn't, you know, that wound up, anxious energy. It was just a very relaxed, calm energy. When you went to eat, it was, you were going to sit, you were going to be there for a while. It was going to be an experience. It wasn't, you know, How fast can I get you in and get you out? How fast can I flip this table? It wasn't that vibe or energy. It was, you know, let me, pour you some water. Let me, get you another glass of wine. Okay, the, appetizers are starting to roll in. It was just a very relaxed environment, and things were still happening, things were still getting done, but that stress and anxiety was not, it wasn't in the air. So just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was so beautiful and I thought it was so befitting of the podcast and the point of view of the podcast. So how do you start to get to that, you know, sweetness of doing nothing? That part where you don't feel guilty for sitting down or taking a break or taking things easy or, putting the things in place that you don't have to have your hands on anything. How do you get there? So let's start being very thoughtful about that. How do you get there? That is what I work with my clients on every single day is how do we get there? How do we get to both do the thing that we love so much, do it with people we love so that it's enjoyable, and do it with ease so that we can enjoy ourselves, enjoy our lives, take fun trips to Paris and Italy and, you know, just relax and not worry about things for a minute. How do we get there? So start thinking about what are the little things that you can start doing in your day to day life to help you to get there, help you to remove some of the stress and anxiety, help you to just, move in a space of joy and still be productive. Like I think a lot of times people feel like if you pull back, you're not going to be as productive. You can be productive and relaxed. Honestly, you are more productive when you are relaxed. A lot of times we are moving at a fast pace and we have all of this, this energy in us and we're not actually being productive. We're actually, moving in a state of chaos. So we're just moving around in circles. You're actually much more productive when you are focused and at rest because you can see clearly I need to do one, two, and three, as opposed to going all around and not still having completed one, two, and three. So sometimes we're our own worst enemy when it comes to one, being productive, and two, having a relaxed state in our lives. And, that even coming back from this trip and easing my way back into the, tons of emails and all the things um, that I need to respond to, I brought that energy with me into that. And I decided, you know what, let's sit down and let's break this down. I'm not going to, get caught up in this is coming at me, that is coming at me. What are the main things I need to get done right now? Let me put something simple in front of myself and complete it. And then the next thing and complete it. And then the next thing and complete it. But without allowing that overwhelm, that chaos, that nervous energy that we tend to carry here, to not let that creep in to what I'm doing. And I've been much more productive as far as getting the things I need to get done accomplished by doing that, by keeping that sweetness of doing nothing because it feels like I'm doing nothing because I'm just focusing and executing. So find that sweetness, find that sweetness. And if you struggle with getting to that point where you can find that sweetness, call me a coach. I am going to always bring you back to that point where you know that your rest is important, where you know that your peace is important, your peace of mind is important, that how you operate is going to dictate how you ultimately feel and how you get to enjoy life. So I am going to get back to working on some of the things that I need to work on. But again, I'm going to grab my cup of tea and ease my way into it. And I hope that you do the same. And I will see you guys next week. I will be announcing some upcoming dates throughout this week. So if you follow me on social media or if you're on my email list, you'll get some information about some upcoming dates that I have for October and the end of 2022. So I'm excited about that and rolling out some things for you guys. But otherwise, I just want you to find that sweetness of doing nothing. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. And if you want to link up with me, all of my information is going to be in the show notes. Thank you for listening to the Profits in Pajamas podcast. I hope you got some great tips to start working with ease. Want to stay connected? Follow me at Your Workflow on Instagram. For more information about building your luxury brand, register for my upcoming luxury brand workshop at CoachDanniD.com.